Hi guys, so quick disclaimer, this video is going to be super late. I really intended for it to be posted on Saturday, but if you can't tell, I am not in my house. I am at an event right now for my client. I've been really working hard with Unwritten Socials and I have just been booming and going here and there, so I have not been able to find the time to edit my video, but it will be up soon. I'm so sorry, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hi guys, so this video is so overdue. You guys don't even know how frustrating it's been trying to record. I originally had a video recorded, everything went perfectly with my really good friend Maria, and when I got the file, it didn't record it the way I thought it was going to, because Maria is in Florida, so we did the recording on Google Meet. And so I thought when I put our icons or our cameras next to each other, I thought it was gonna record like that. But when I got the recording, it was just whoever's talking, that's who shows up on the screen. But regardless of that, I'm going to try and see if we can somehow re-record so that way we can get that video out to you guys. Things happen for a reason, and I'm really excited about today's topic. This is also something that my friend Maria and I have been doing together. Each week we do writing sessions, which is really just to help us stay focused and to stay consistent on whatever writing projects that we need. But we haven't been able to meet in the last few weeks, so this is going to be my writing session with you guys. I've been rewriting the acts for my romance novel, which I should have been done with by now. I believe I'm at the beginning of Act 2, so I just need to finish Act 2 and then finish Act 3, and then I'll be done and I can go back to writing my chapters. So I'm gonna stop jabbering and I'm gonna move some things around so we can get started. Okay guys, so I've got my setup all together. I've got my pens and pencils right here, and I've got my notebook where I am writing the new acts, and then also I have these glorious sheets of paper where I had the original story written. So as I said, I am on Act 2. I need to write chapter 15 and what's going on in that chapter. It has been kind of hard for me, I will admit, when I have been rewriting these acts, because a lot has changed with the story. It's in modern times, and what these characters are really dealing with is still the same as it has always been, but in a lot of ways I need to adapt what they're going through and how they communicate with the other characters and everything, and then also in their world, and hopefully finish Act 2 and Act 3 before my stopping time. Okay guys, so I'm probably gonna put captions on the screen so you can't see me, you see my hands. Ew. But as I'm writing these acts, I like to reread what was happening in the past. So I'm on chapter 15 right now. At this point in the story, the two leads have kind of confessed their feelings for each other, but they're still trying to navigate how they're gonna be together, and with a lot of the family situations going on. So I'm just trying to figure out now how I want to incorporate that with the male's point of view now, because he is really a good driving point, because he has a very diverse family similar to the female, but in a lot of ways it's really more hard on him because he is the man of the house. Oh, and you see, this is why I like talking out things, because now I believe I have an idea of where I want the story to go, or at least how I want this chapter to go. I'm going to write really quickly this idea that I got and see where that leads me. Guys, this is the thing. I have a time frame of when this story is going on, and I believe it's someone's birthday supposed to be coming up, and as I was gonna be oh, okay, and keep writing, I'm whose birthday is it? And I have to go and get my computer now. Okay guys, so it is after 3 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, it's 3:10. So I have finished working. I didn't finish Act 2 only because I had to remind myself that Act 2 is really where the meat and where a lot of the interesting parts of the story really happens. And it's, you know, where the conflict really just like heightens and things like that. So I had to spend a lot more time developing each chapter and kind of like what was going to be going on, and to make sure, of course, that the story was being moved along. So it took a little bit more time than I expected. And then of course I had to eat, so I enjoyed me a nice little bowl of cereal. But I am really happy with the progress that I did make. I am in the middle of writing a chapter now, so I'm going to finish that. But I didn't want to keep working and then forget to come back and talk to you guys about my progress and in the video, of course. A quick reading update. I believe I am like 32 books into my reading goal, which means I'm catching up from when I did the mid-year review. As I'm writing more, I will be giving you guys a lot more content about that and just how this story is evolving. And then maybe, you know, you guys will get a title drop, or you'll actually get some information about these characters. Who knows? Only time will tell. But just like that, we are at the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayla Sierra. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and share this with all your friends. I'm Kayla Sierra, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!